Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today we are going to be waiting for maintenance to end. The servers are currently down for maintenance. Please try again later. But I suspect in about 2.5 minutes, we will have a brand new tier and we will have a brand new Battle Pass to give away to one lucky Grand Cat viewer. Did you all find the password? I'm not going to tell you what the password is, because there is still time. There'll be time during this entire Ecam Sony says, please send me any gift. I will send you an air guitar. It's being sent to you right now. Denki says, you as a Grand Cat. Denki Kamari. My goodness, if that is the Denki I am thinking of, I haven't heard of Denki in a good little long while. Spanner says, rickshaw. Oops, sorry. Rickshaw is not the password. But during this live stream, you will still have the chance to send the password. So I'm not going to reveal the password until we get to the end of the live stream when I do the free giveaway. If you do want the free Battle Pass, I'm about to sneeze. Achoo! Oh my god. Excuse me. And Danny says, yeah, it's been a while. You probably remembered my old name, Cheese. Receiving says, is the game back up at 8 p.m.? It depends when 8 p.m. is, but it'll probably be up in about 30 seconds. Baron says, links are shared, and bless you, Grand Cat. Thank you, Baron. Leon says, hi, Grand Cat. Denki says, a violent sneeze. A violent sneeze. Handsome cat. So, Ekimuson, I assume that's how you say your name. There is indeed a free Battle Pass giveaway. All you have to do is find the password. It's in one of my other videos. And then send me a message of that password on WWE Supercard, and you'll be entered into the free giveaway. And Douglas Camp says, hello, everybody. Name that I cannot pronounce says Roman, says hi. Hello. Now, I'm trying to say, how do I see this person name? Abhijakiri? It says, how are you today? Michael says, hello. Leon says, how is everyone today? Are we about ready? Oh my goodness, that is one sharp quality image. Oh, we might be in. It's pretending to load. Is the game up? Is it pretending? Oh, there we are. Collection set complete. WrestleMania for 2. Tempest. Oh my goodness, I didn't even get a chance to see it. There's Trick Williams. There's Damien Priest and Liv Morgan. It is Rickshaw tier, and the new Immortal chapter is available. It must be the Rickshaw tier. It's the only tier that makes sense. We are going to screenshot that one. And there's Rhea's Riptide. The Giants Unleashed is... Oh, a new Battle Pass featuring Nikki and Brie Bella. Giants Unleashed is coming soon, and it is going to be Powerhouse Hobbs, also known as Royce Keys. And there he is. There is our first event card of Leviathan tier. Ah, damn, we're so close. It was almost Rickshaw. So let's see what we're going to get. We're going to get big old Otis. We're going to get big Talatonga. We're going to get big Shinsuke Nakamura? Question mark. And of course, we're going to get Royce Keys as the final event card. Let's take a look over at the store. Oh, there's Rhea Ripley with the title. So it looks like we're just going to keep getting these images. There is a Riptide Lita, a Riptide Paige here. And we can also get 15 Fuel, 10 Nitros, 5 explosives. Oh my goodness. What is that going to lead to? I don't know. Bunches of punches is available, so let's go ahead and try this out. Imagine if we get it in the very first one. There's a Charlotte Flare. We will spend 350 credits to get 2 more. Neither of those were particularly good. Dang, well, we're going to be waiting a while before we get the next one. What's this give us? The Liv Morgan plane? Since when did Liv Morgan have her own plane? And the Lita is the special one, but you can also get a foil Jordan Grace and a foil Wendy Chu. If been gifted the premium Battle Pass, I suspect that that will probably be Big Busman. Blocker Buster is on the board. Let's go ahead and play this one. Oh, Baron says there's a limited edition JCG in the web store. Hang on, I shall pause this a second. Okay, I've purchased it. We're going to do this real fast then. Okay, cool. Claim an exit. There's bigger things at play here. There we go. We've got number 350 of Lash Legend. Going to go ahead and screenshot that one. Thank you, Baron, for letting me know about that. There is everything you get from the Lash Legend bundle. My goodness. It costs 6,500 credits. Now, we are going to do Blocker Buster again there, because I had to run and jump at that because I only just found out about the limited edition backstage. So, Spanner says I was going to skip that as it's WrestleMania 42. Really? It's WrestleMania 42? Actually, Baron says there's a limited edition JC Jane on the web store. Hang on, I need to pause this again. Is there another one? All right, we're back, folks. I looked everywhere, and I could not see a limited edition JC Jane anywhere. Someone in the comment section tell me about the JC Jane. If you do, you will get a free battle pass right now, without any of the preliminaries, without any having to go and jump through hoops or be entered into raffle. I will give a battle pass right now to whoever can tell me where the limited edition JCG is. First person to do it. Only one person. Doesn't matter if like 4 people answer after you. If you are the first one that tells me where this limited edition JC Jane is, I will buy you a battle pass right now. This is serious. I am deadly serious. If you want the battle pass for free, you can get it right now just by telling me where the JC Jane is. Limited edition JC Jane. I will happily sit here and wait until someone tells me, because I looked all over the web store. I could not see it. Then he says I couldn't find an excuse card, but when I went through the store, either the top or bottom with a card back, that's all I could find. Spanner says Occam's razor suggests Baron may have made an error. Baron says, I apologize, I misspoke. I thought the last legend was JC Jane. Just saw the image and JC Jane was the name that popped in my head. Devil's Reject says maybe they mean the card back with the old card, not the LE. Just Toby says there isn't one. Okay, why is the limited edition card WrestleMania 42 and not Leviathan tier? Because we already had the limited edition Jake the Snake Roberts on the web store that was WrestleMania 42. So I was expecting there to be a JC Jane Leviathan one, as opposed to a WrestleMania 42 one. Leon says, I don't see damn anything. Okay, so it seems I'm not missing out on a limited edition then. Because it'll be too easy for people to just get higher cards. I guess. Weird, though. Okay, now let's get into actual Blockbuster, shall we? Unfortunately, our cards are not quite as good as we had before. I'm not sure what we can even get off of this. Dang. Okay, we found the gold belt. That's a good sign. So where the hell is the silver belt? Not there, it seems. Yeah, we are going to continue. That seemed like a good use. Okay, we found the silver belt. Good. So we will continue. What is it we can win from this? Guys, let me know, because I have no idea what we can actually win from this. I literally just jumped into this without really thinking. Oh man, that sucks. See if we could... Actually, we can still do this, I think. There we go. Okay, we managed to get all of them. Let's see if we get lucky and see if we get whatever the special card is. I'm sure there is one. Got 5 explosives there. And 10 fuel. Oh, we got a new ambush. Oh, the ambush, they've replaced the image of the Wyatt 6. Wow. That's rude as hell. Okay, we didn't get anything from that one. This is the final pack. We should have the highest chance of getting something cool. And unfortunately we didn't, but multiple objectives have been completed, whatever those objectives are. It's saying that this Ember ambush is new, but I mean, we already had the ambush, and it was the Wyatt 6 that was on the image. And it was Ember tier. So, at least I think the Wyatt 6 was ambush. Are flippables? Really? Doesn't look flippable. Oh. Why is it Paige and Charlotte Flair? Why is it not Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss? That's confusing. The Charlotte Flair airboat? Alright, let's play Walk the Ropes then. Well, I got the 150 credits. I missed the Walk the Ropes, though. Oh my god, are you serious? Yes, we will continue. Oh my goodness, this is going to cost all my freaking credits. Okay, we've got a Nitros. What are these cards? Thank goodness we didn't get another KO there. So a 3 would be nice. Just missed it. And just hit that KO. Oh, good heavens. Let's continue. So a 1 would be nice here. Again, a 1 would be nice here. Okay, now I don't want a 1. Oh! Kiana James Power. So they've removed the Zelina Vega power equipment. Interesting. So a 3 would be good, a 5 or a 6. And a 6 puts us on Walk the Ropes, I believe. Finally, okay. That's crap. That's garbage. Dagnammit. A 4 would be nice. I missed it by 1. So So then a 3 is what I would be looking for next. Fine. By continuing, we do get to go onto these walk the ropes. 2 rare draft picks. 5 fuel. And a Raquel Rodriguez. Multiple objectives complete. What are we completing? Oh, that was very lucky. So now I would like to see a 2, please. I missed it by 1. Is that even worth continuing? How much does it cost? 400? I think we are good. We did get 225 credits. It cost 2,000 to try again. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got 2 rare draft picks here. WrestleMania 42 American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. And a WrestleMania 42 Austin Theory. Neither of which I think we actually need. I think we are good on both of those. I think we've got both of them in F3s. Let's take a look at our objectives here. I'm going to keep doing it until it gives me them. Okay, there we go. So we do have a new Riptide quest, which is going to give us the Trish Stratus monster truck. What are these things? And also contains a random Leviathan card. So we need to acquire a card of Leviathan rarity or higher 3 times, which gives us a bonus chance at the Paige-Charlotte Flair flip card. We need to pick a card off the rarity draft board 5 times to get one of these that has a chance of the Lita and Trish Stratus. Lita and Trish Stratus makes more sense as a tag team. We have to play Super Showdown 5 times to get that one. We destroy 4 more cards in Boom to get the explosives. And we need to reset the draft board 5 times to get the fuel. We also have Wild Wednesday. We've got our... What's the main reward here? Only WrestleMania 42. So we don't really need that. Battlepass quest will give us an F1 of the Liv Morgan. We need to play 60 event games win a match using Nikki or Brie Bella 150 times. Use your super move 25 times. Win a female solo match 75 times. Why? And reset the draft board 100 times. Why did it have to be the Bellas? Well, we've got our objective counter, might as well use it. Yeah, ambush. So weird. Let's go ahead and claim. A couple of WrestleMania 42s. WrestleMania 42 t-shirt as well. A lot of WrestleMania rewinds and embers. That's not exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for Leviathans, if possible. There's a Leviathan card. There's our first Leviathan card, folks. It is a Train Up Plus Plus. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's an actual Leviathan card. A second Train Up Plus Plus. Oh, good heavens. It's going to be a great tier, I can tell. Seth freaking Rollins, table. A Train Up Plus. Okay, good. And finally, we have a Leviathan Bailey, our first of our Leviathan cards. And multiple objectives are complete. And we've also completed the objective card collector. Not sure there's anything there that we need to claim. Need to keep. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything special from that one, and unfortunately, you can only do that once. It's not repeatable. Unlike some of the other ones here, which are repeatable, literally every other one is repeatable, with the exception of that one. Interesting. One-way swapping has arrived, and the world of customizable supercards has opened up. Take superstar portraits from previously unswappable cards and place them on frames of your choice to make new supercard creations. Interesting. Let's take a look and see what the boom reward is today. So we have the WrestleMania 42 Matt Cardona. We have the Page Airboat. And we have the Chelsea Green Leviathan. So that is pretty cool. Let's take a look at leagues. Our league reward is going to be El Hidio del Vikingo for the leagues card. Super Showdown. It's going to give us the Kira Torizawas and the Leviathan Julia wearing a cool face mask. Let's, of course, take a look at the Battle Pass. And this is our first ever flip event Battle Pass, which has Nikki Bella on one side and Brie Bella on the other. And we can go ahead and claim this one immediately. Gives us all of our perks back. And there is our Brie mode! Pains me. And you guys actually want this. You poor, poor souls. We will most certainly be locking that down. There is our Brie mode. And she does, of course, flip into the Nikki Bella. Let's see what else we've got here. The second Battle Pass pack contains what? Ah, 2 portrait packs of the young versions of the Bellas. Back when they did their twin magics. There is a Nikki Bella card back. There's the Nikki and Brie Bella Army jersey. Presumably can work on both of them. And there's the Go Brie mode for when you want some cheese. And there, of course, you can get the Pro once you get to number 25. We'll also have a brand new campaign mode, which is Challenger. And let's see what the rewards for this one are. It's the main reward that I'm interested in. And it's Otis, of all people. Wow, Otis is the limited edition for Leviathan. Huh. That's not what I would have guessed. That wouldn't have even been in my top 10 guesses. Good for Otis, though. Now, what is this? There's a 20% chance of getting one of the following. Either the Rhea Ripley, the Lita Trish Stratus, or the Paige Charlotte Flair. Interesting. Alright, let's take a look at the Rhea's Riptide. What on earth was that? That was a dog called Luna. Welcome to the Riptide. You didn't bring any supplies? Here, have some of mine. 25 fuel. Thank you, Mr. Cena. You'll need fuel to move your rig. Good luck getting anywhere without it. Along the way, try to salvage any nitros and explosives that you can. Also keep your eyes peeled for any new rigs. You'll need more than that rust bucket if you want to make it. Okay, let's take a look at the store first. So there's medium fuel, large nitros, large explosives, and etc. We've got a converter here. Converter disabled. Complete all maps at least once to unlock the converter. Okay. Milestones. So the first run... Oh, okay, the first one gives us a limited edition rear replay, which does flip into a Liv Morgan. It's so weird that we have cards that flip into other people. Bella? There's a dog named Bella? Okay. Is that guaranteed? No, it's a bonus chance. Okay, but you do get one guaranteed Bella at number 20. Number 16, it looks like you get a guaranteed page. Number 12, you get Barry. Are these the developers' dogs? What is going on here? At 8, you get the Lita. At 4, you get Luna. Oh my goodness. Luna looks distressed and vaguely confused. In the second run, it's quite cool, Triftany Stratton. Okay, you get a portrait of Lita at number 28. At number 32, you get a portrait Trish Stratus. Number 36, we get a portrait of Paige. And number 40, we get a portrait of Charlotte Flair. 44, we get Liv Morgan. Or similarly, 48 is going to be Rhea. It is. And then the final run, what do we get in this one? The Wasteland Warden? What on earth is this? Oh, you get a foil Lita? You get a foil flip card? At number 56. In number 60, you get the Riptide Ravager. What is going on in this game now? Number 64, get a foil page in Charlotte Flair. Number 68, we get the Demon of the Deep holding a shark in his hand. Wow. Take a better picture of that without the shine on it. At number 72, we get the foil of the Rhea Ripley Liv Morgan. And yet this is a limited edition card. You can get a foil version of a limited edition card for completing it 3 times. Interesting. Okay, well, let's collect this item to unlock the milestones. Okay, well, we've got 25, so let's use 25 to get our first reward here. 10 Nitros and an AJ Lee, okay. Then we use 25 again. And we need 15 Nitros to get past here. Static guitar. Then we get the third reward from using the fuel. It's only 5 fuel that's going to cost us. Ah, okay, so now we need another 15 to get to the next reward, and the next reward is going to be Luna. That's going to be milestone number 4. We can also find this item in the quests, which is what? Oh, it's the Trish Stratus monster truck. Okay, well that's interesting. Confusing, really. Oh, this one is complete. Nice. And yeah, we're going to put you into the performance center. And let's take a look at combinables. The Austin Theory we can make into an F3. Using that Chad Gable, we'll put him up to F3 there. And we can also make our double heroic mini Howson. So let's go ahead and grab him. And there is the double heroic of the mini Howson himself. We just need to wait a little bit to get the second Becky Lynch up to her 100 matches, so we can make the pro of her. Okay, so we need to either win 10 consecutive games of Wild or acquire 2,000 super coins to level up our Roman Reigns. There we are, our mini Howson is at level 105. And there is our limited edition Lash Legend at level 100. And we can fortify our Trish to an F3. I think that's all we're looking to do there. I need to check something, because if we go to the card catalog here, yeah, there's 2 versions of Ambush. There's this version of Ambush, and there's this version. So they are considered 2 different ambushes. And Wyatt 6 was Eon Ambush. Ah, interesting. Lucifer Unleashed? What on earth is that? And there you can see there's all the Kiana James managers from Royal Rumble 26, which is all power. And presumably you are no longer able to get the Zelina Vega power managers, as they've all been replaced. Huh. Well, I think we can combine this just for the Silver Star. We already have the pro of that one. And we can indeed make the pro of this Legion. Which we shall. We're just going to do a Silver Star Pro. And I think we're going to just dust a whole bunch of cards here. We need to train up our Brie Bella, of course. And our Bailey. And I'm guessing the Seth Rollins and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes we do already have F3s of. The Cody we certainly have an F3. The Seth Rollins we don't. And we can indeed fortify that one into an F3. It was keeping that one hidden from us. Ah, we can use this image now. That is a new thing. So yeah, we weren't able to put this one on here before. So that is a new updated improvement. So I am going to keep them with the Intercontinental title and the AAA Mega title. Can we update any Gunther images? Oh, we can. Will it give us the animation? No, okay, no animation, but you can actually put the portrait image of Gunther. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that they're letting you swap those images. Can we swap images on foils? No, we can't. Okay. Just had to check. Do we have anything cool for Seth Rollins? Okay, so I'm guessing that you can't use the Battlepass images. Or the one of him getting... Oh no, you can! There it is! Wow! Oh, and you can use that one as well. Oh my goodness. That's pretty damn cool indeed. We have access to a whole bunch of new images that we didn't have in the past. Very cool indeed. I'm going to stick with my title image though. Wonder if we've got ones for Roman Reigns. Surely you'd have to think there's probably a couple of things here for the big dog. Big dog, 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 big dog. Oh, we can finally use that image. Oh my goodness, that's one that I've been wanting for a long time because it was one of the coolest images. We've got a couple there actually. Okay, we've actually got quite a lot for Roman. That one looks a little bit glitchy and broken at the top there, I noticed. Interesting. Cool looking, certainly. That one looks a little bit off. So that's quite cool, because that's very similar to his immortal image. As you can see, we have the other title image here that you can only barely see. Interesting. But I am still going to keep with the title image that I was using before. Do we have any cool stuff with Undertaker? I think we might. I think there's one in particular that I'm thinking of. If it will allow us. It was an animated one. There we go. Okay, that is kind of cool. Do we have a Finn Balor? Because we have a cool one for Finn Balor. Actually, we've got a cool one for Jacob Fatu, don't we? The werewolf Jacob Fatu. Now, do I have a Finn Balor? Guys, keep your eyes open. Tell me if you see a Finn Balor anywhere. I feel like I've got him as the demon. I'm 95% certain that I have a Finn Balor. Why can't I see? There he is. There we go. Okay, we might be able to put one of the coolest images onto Finn Balor now. There it is. We have the full-on proper demon of Finn Balor with wings and all. I can see there's a little bit of glitching going on there that's not supposed to happen just here on the wing. So it looks like they aren't entirely all together, but it is pretty cool. Do we have one for Logan Paul? I have a feeling there's something for Logan Paul. Yeah, there is. Oh my goodness, some of these are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Do we have anything cool for Braun Breaker? I can't think of anything cool for Braun Breaker off the top of my head. No, there wasn't. Is there anything else that's cool that we can mess about with here? Occurs to me that there is a Drew McIntyre, if I remember correctly. There we are. Yep, we are. We have the ability to make things silly now, which is wonderful. I am all for that. Necromancer Damian Priest. Do we have anything cool for Randy Orton? I know that there was a Battlepass image for him. Trying to think if there's anything else that seemed cool. That's the one that I was thinking of. I think that might be the only one. Is there one for Penta? No. So one for Trips. Go Triple H, King of Kings. Oh my goodness, we've got the Shao Kahn Triple H. We've got two different Shao Kahn Triple H's actually. That is pretty cool. Is there one for LA Knight? Ah, we've got the Ranger LA Knight, and we've also got the Battle Pass one, yes. Huh. Yeah, this is pretty cool. LA Knight as Hawkeye from the MCU. Does Kevin Owens have anything? I don't think he does. Then we still can't change the image for Yokozuna, of course, because it's an animated picture. Hmm. I see that WWE still doesn't know how to fix the blurry images. Yep, that sounds typical of WWE. Supercard. Now, here's the weird thing. Can we use the portrait image and the Battle Pass? With title. Without title. With title. Huh. That's pretty cool. Hmm. I think Charlotte's got something as well. Some kind of Battle Pass thing, if memory serves correctly. Maybe that's it from Myth Tier? No, it's maybe this one I'm thinking of. In fact, there's the Battle Pass one as well. Okay, so she's got 3. So what is this one from Myth Tier? Doesn't seem anything special. And there is her Battle Pass image as well. Interesting. Although I am going to stick with the Tag Team Championship over her shoulder. So presumably the Brie Bella we can change... No, we can't change the Brie Bella to her Battle Pass one. And why not? That's interesting. Does Roxanne Perez have anything? I don't think she does. She does have one, yes. Wow, that looks terrible. No, we're not doing that. Can we change the Nikki Bella image? It doesn't seem to be so. Very curious. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to dust a whole bunch of cards here. Because we've got a whole load. That should give us some rarity draft picks as well. And we are just going to get rid of these as well. I'll hold on to that one for just now until we make the pro of it. Just Toby says, I think the only ones you can't use is the flip cards from any rarity. Interesting. Stardash says, just tuning in, the Grand Cat. How are you today? Very good. We are looking at the brand new tier here today. Oh, we can get Nitros off the rare draft picks. That's cool. I didn't realize that one. I don't think we need these either. Probably not these either. Sarah says, I believe you're right. That makes sense. I think I haven't been able to do that with a few from last year. Alright, 1 in 4 chance. Somewhere in the comment section, give me a 1, 2, 3, or a 4. Toby says, to be honest, I'm just sat grinding campaign. I'll be doing that soon enough. A 3. Oh, everyone agrees on 3. Alright, 3 it does then. It's a Tamatonga. Now, before we continue that, let's go into our quest here and claim this one. And we can do that one more time by picking 5 cards off the rarity draft board. And let's dust again here. I think that will be fine. Now let's go to the draft board here. We've got the maximum number of equipment. We need to get rid of one equipment here. And unfortunately, W Supercard has not increased the space, as I hoped that they would. Why would they? Very rude of them. So let's go to equipment then. Hmm. Let's take a look at the other equipment we have here. Now those Kairos umbrellas can still help us out. I think it might be getting to the point where we have to get rid of something. No. It's a case of what would be our least useful. I mean, none of these really particularly help. So I think we just need to get rid of one of these. Unfortunately, we're just not able to keep hold of all of these old school cool equipments. We have to make space for the newer ones. Oh my god, the amount of equipment. Voltke says, Granka, there's a special page equipment in Boom. Yes, I've seen it. Toby says, if you've got doubles of specials, they can be used on the same character. If you've got doubles of specials, or if they can be used on the same character. Oh, you're saying like so because I've got like the Dominic Mysterio chicken nuggies, we've got the Dominic something else, but we've also got like the Dominic mask that we should get rid of the Dominic thing. I mean, I really just want to keep them for the images, but I mean, we can, I guess, look at them whenever we want in the card catalog by just going here and going down to equipment cards. We can see them all around there. How did I miss the Andrade and the Axiom masks? Don't know how I managed to miss those and the CM Pillow. So there's a couple of ones that we actually missed. Alright, I think we are going to have to get rid of the Dominic Mysterio mask here. And I think we'll get rid of the Rizzo hoops. I think we're going to get rid of this Liv Morgan Cowprint one. Yep, I think that will do it. So let's go ahead and dust those three. So here, folks, take a look at the Dominic Mysterio WrestleMania 41 mask, the Rizzo hoop earrings, and the Liv Morgan cow print vest, as this is the last time that you will see them, at least in card form. We're going to dust those three just to make a little bit more space. Also, I see we have 60 members of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet watching us live. Make sure you click that like button and make sure that you are indeed subscribed so that you can get yourself some wonderful freebies at some point later down the line, because I do give away multiple free things. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's go into the draft board here. With the maximum number of support cards as well. Okay, that's fine. We can get rid of some supports easily enough. That will give us another rare to draft pick as well. Stardash says, so far, I do really like that this tier is absolutely dedicated to the female cards. If you're a pay to win player, free to play not so much, I get the feeling. So we've got a 1 in 3 chance. Alright, folks. A 1, 2, or a 3. Let's hear it. There is a 2 coming up. Lim Cardew says, nah man, I get damn lucky enough to get both flippables pro. Well, I think you're going to get those pro anyway if you do the Rhea Ripley Riptide quest. And you're not only going to get them pro, but you're also going to get them foil. So I wouldn't worry too much about not getting the flip cards immediately. Okay, there's a lot of 2s going up. There's a singular 1, there's a singular 3. There is a message from John Layton, says, hi bro, still time to enter the giveaway, if so how do I enter? There is indeed time. All you have to do is find the password, it's in a previous video, and then you send it to me on WSuperCard through DM, and if it's correct, then your name stays there. If it is wrong, your message gets deleted. So do your best, see if you can find it. We will be doing the giveaway at the end of the video, and we've got a few more things to do before we get to that stage. We're going to be looking at Boom, we're going to be looking at campaign mode, we're going to be doing quite a few things in that. So, wait, Spanner says, wow, in Boom, Ultimate Warrior is the strongest all. What a weird choice. That is very weird. So we're going to go with 2. That's what the majority of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet are going with. And we've got ourselves... well, we got a Nitros. It could have been significantly worse. It wasn't the reset that we were hoping for, but it was a cool card all the same. Okay, so now we should hopefully be able to go into the draft boards. And we should now be able to get our quote-unquote first Leviathan card. Even though we already had the Bailey from earlier. Okay, those guys are getting dusted. I'm going to have to make some space as well at some point because we're at 490 here. Any one of these could be the Leviathan card. And here it is, folks. Our Leviathan card is going to be... it is big old Sheamus! Sheamus himself. And we will indeed be locking down the Irish Warrior. And we'll just sing this to these guys. There's a big old Sheamus. And we will train him up as well. Let's see if we've got any cool images for Seamus. Okay, I don't think we've got anything new that we can put on him. That one's a pretty cool image, but I think the one that I do enjoy is our title images. It's going to be the United States Champion Seamus here instead. That should do it. There we are, level 100 Seamus. Now, what else do we have to do? That's a very good question. Crack the case. Let's see if crack the case is any good this time. Alright, chat. First person to give me 4 random numbers from 0 to 9 will be the numbers that I will use on Crack the Case. 4 separate numbers, please, if you will. Then your own time. Dark's reflex is 1478. Let's go with that one then. So a 1, a 4, a 7, and an 8. Okay, there's a 1 somewhere. Let's go with a 0, 3, and we'll go with a 6 and a 5. Okay, so we know that there is Wait, Toby says, wait, when you said previous, how far back are we talking? I don't know what that's in reference to. So we know there's a 0, we know there's a 1, we know there's a 5. Let's put the 5 here. Let's go with a 2 and a 9, and we'll go with a 0 over here. Okay, so this one is not a 5 or a 0. The 5 is definitely here, which means that this one's either a 1 or a 9. Oh, this is not particularly easy. It's either a 1 or a 9. It's 50-50. And then the other two is going to be a 0 or a 5 or a 1. Actually, there's almost any combination of 1, 5, and 0 from these, or 1, 9 and 0, sorry, from these last 3 here. So we're just going to have to wing it. Let's go with a 0 here. We'll go with a 1 here, and we'll go with a 9 here. Let's try it. Dagnammit. How much does it cost? We'll do it for the bit. Okay. So this one here must be the 9. Which means if that one's the 9, and this one isn't a 1 or a 0, this one must be the 0, and therefore this one must be the 1. It's the only possible combination left. And those rewards sucked. Dang. Oh well. So we've got campaign that we can go through. We have boom that we can go through. We still still need a whole bunch more fuel before we can continue here. So I guess boom is what we are jumping into next then. So Ethan Page is good. Seamus is good. And Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior, Seamus, and Ethan Page. Interesting. Right, the best way to go about this is if we just take everything off, first of all. Just replace it with our weakest cards so that we can rearrange this into a manner that makes sense. And this one is indeed going to be our Ethan Page here. This one, if we have an Ultimate Warrior, that would be good. I don't think we do have any Ultimate Warriors. So I think we're going to have to go with the next best one. Oh, that's not what I meant. So it's only Bronson Reed and Ultimate Warrior. Dang, that sucks. Okay, then we're just going to have to go with the next best ones. So Trick Williams has a little bit, it's 125, Kit Wilson's 150. Do we have any decent Kit Wilsons? I have a horrible feeling that we don't. Okay, we've got one all the way down here. I've got one Ethan Page here. So this Kit Wilson is 15,000. These Trick Williams are 17,000. So 17,000 Trick Williams are going to win out. However, I think the 15,000 is going to sit here. And then we're just going to have to try our best with the rest of these ones. Now that one's going to be a positive. Then the last one here is Taker. Right, and now the highest positives. Okay, so Kevin Owens is plus 9,000. That's pretty good so far. And Sheamus is 123,000. Wow, okay, so Sheamus is going to replace Kevin Owens here. I think Kevin Owens might be the next best one here. Mr. Iguana is the only one that's slightly better. We don't have any Pro Shinsuke Nakamura's either. Actually, these ones should be the Kevin Owens and the Sheamus. Now, I don't think we are using any Roman Reigns here, are we? Nope, that's good. We're not using any Yokozunas either. We are, however, using Piper. Now, I think we've got Kit Wilson. Man up track somewhere. Actually, that should be the hardcore title. Because Undertaker was hardcore champion for a little bit. Okay, I think that's us all set up. Let's go ahead and try this. Oh, Spanner says, oh, in case you didn't know, the Infinite Pack is still just top 2 tiers, so that was a lie. I think the lie that Spanner is referring to is that WWE Supercard said that because there was 2 tiers of WrestleMania 42 and WrestleMania Rewind, that they decided to change it up. And it seems that that was not, in fact, the case. They were not doing it just for that reason. And there we go, a solid 268,737. And it gave us 2 explosives. So that's quite cool. You can get these from that. I apologise, ladies and gentlemen. I have been up since I woke up at 1:50 a.m. today, and I have been up since. So I am a little bit tired. Let's go ahead and claim this boom pack here. Certainly not the greatest of rewards. Bruno says boom is the new old best mode. What would you consider the new best mode to be? I'm very curious to hear the answer to that one. There's our big Shiamus. And there we go. I sold 268,933 once again. Bruno says, I was trying to say, like, boom is pretty great to farm and grind. It is. But I think since the infinite pack has been nerfed slightly, you kind of want to just use it to get your Chelsea green, and then after that, it's just a bonus. I've decided we'll do all 5 games of boom before we get any more rewards, because otherwise it's just going to keep clogging up our abilities. Okay, I can see the opponent has started playing seriously now. There we are, folks. A perfect game every time, 268,737. Just Toby says, why don't you just buy doublers? I won't need them. Because by the time we are done, we'll have no reason to continue playing Boom. So why waste credits on something that we don't need? Also, we're getting more than enough points to make our way through it. Vega says, I can't believe they put the page support in Boom. I think it's pretty cool of them, actually. That's not fantastic. I kind of want to sit back and see what the opponent does. Oh, there's two Leviathan Hulk Hogans. $268,737. That is called consistency. All right, let's go ahead and dust some of these. Ooh. 6-7, yes, 6-7. This brain rotted generation. That's annoying. I don't have anything that attacks to that upper left. I think I'm okay with that. See, Leon is disappointed in humanity in the comment section. So we could increase our points from 268,737. If we were to use more cards that give us boosts, that give us more points, but our deck would be less consistent, and I prefer consistency over getting big scores. It's just how I feel. Wait, I see just Toby saying, how can one actually support two football teams? That's betrayal. You may as well buy doublers and so you get your credits back real quick. Stardash says, what the hell does 6-7 mean? I can actually explain. It started off as a basketball thing. There was a fairly young basketball player, and the interviewer went up to him after the game and asked what height he was, and he did the thing with his hands where he's like trying to guess, and he's like around 6'7", and basketball started sharing that. I think it wasn't NBA, but it was one of the basketball associations started posting it around their Twitter, and it became somewhat of a meme of about 7, and then that dropped to just 6'7", and then mainstream got a hold of it, and then people just thought it was absolutely hilarious. Now, in fairness, there are older versions of 6'7", such as 6'9", which is the other hilarious number, and even before that, the 42, the answer to everything from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm not going to explain 6'9", I'm sure you can work that one out for yourselves. And if you don't, you'll understand when you're older. So, yeah, 6'7" is just the recent version of that. And that is all 6'7" is. The rewards have a decent amount of credits in them. Yes, they do, but I would rather not spend them if I don't need to. As you can see, we're almost on the Matt Cardona already. Hail Hydra Sith. My goodness, you're ticking all the boxes. Says, sup guys? So I'm guessing that is a Sith Lord who hails Hydra. As you should hail hydrate. Always enjoy your daily water. It is what humans need to survive. Hail Hydra Sith says, that's what I do, I'm all powerful. We're actually getting pretty close to that page airboat. Stardash says, thanks for the explanation there's a Grand Cat. It's news to me, I have zero social media outside of YouTube and no young kids around. Oh. This is a blessing, I would say. We've got 27 days and 21 hours left, which presumably means that this tier will be around for less than a month. Oh, dang. That's disappointing. Are we back to the really fast tiers again? Because 27 days is less than 4 weeks. In fact, actually, 28 days is exactly 4 weeks. So, disappointingly, I think that might be what we're doing with this tier. WWE Supercards, stop giving us fast tiers. Oh my goodness. That means we've got 4 weeks to complete campaign mode. And only 4 weeks to actually enjoy this brand new Leviathan tier. This game. This game. Yeah. Then I'm sure that someone at Supercard will be saying, "Oh, we just gave you a long tier. We just gave you WrestleMania 42 tier. Are you not satisfied with that?" Yes, I'd be satisfied if every tier was like that. But why do we need one that's only going to be around for 4 weeks? Is the Battle Pass also only around for 4 weeks? Yep. 27 days, 22 hours. Campaign mode says 60 days, 62 days though. Really? That's confusing. It does. 62 days and 20 hours. I would presume that that is a lie. I would not gamble on that at all. I would say that if everything else is saying 27 days, it's probably 27 days. And that's probably why we have so many special editions out immediately. And in 7 days and 22 hours, we're going to get brand new cards, which will probably be the Clash in Italy cards, I suspect. Toby says, no, I think they're doing 2 Battle Passes a season now. Well, that would be really interesting. The Battle Pass ends at the same time as the Rear's Riptide ends. I think it's more likely that that's probably going to be the end of the tier. Because 62 days is quite a lot. Because even 28 times 2, which would be 8 weeks, would only be 56 days. So there would be an additional 6 days on top of that, an extra 7 days actually. So it would be 9 weeks as opposed to 4 weeks. I don't know, I could be pleasantly surprised. Stardash says, limited edition Otis in campaign. Yes, that is correct. And we will, of course, be going for that Otis. Big yawn. Meow, meow, meow. We'll be going after that Royce Keys as well. Alright, let's do a little bit of campaign mode then, shall we? Reckon we could probably get through this without too much thinking about it. Toby says, I'm just going to get the boom over and done with. Then you should work on Super Showdown. Because that one is a pain. Big yawn. Yeah, I'm very, very tired. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Very tired. Meow, meow. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. It looks like I'm against Cole Young from Mortal Kombat movies. Main character of Mortal Kombat 1. Not so much the main character of Mortal Kombat 2. No spoilers. Just an observation. So what is our first reward here? It is a guaranteed Leviathan card. Okay, cool. As Volsey says, I don't know why they started with level 100 cards at the start of campaign. Yeah, I thought this was a little bit closer than it normally is. I mean, it's still fine for me, but I could see this giving other people problems. Leon says, damn, I'm still tired AF. I shouldn't have stayed up all night playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. Ah, yes, you see, that's the mistake you made. You turned on Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh man, I'm very tired. Got 68 people watching right now. That's one number off of two hilarious numbers. Winter Soldier Barnes says, "Can you please gift me?" Absolutely, Mr. Barnes. I 100% can, Bucky. All you have to do is get the correct password, send it to me in a DM before I finish up the stream, and then you will have a chance of winning the raffle. Can I win this with these two? Against Bruises Creed and Shinsuke Nakamura. Lola Vice. Hail Hydra Sith says password. Yes, indeed. If you have been following Big Ol' Grandcat, I left a password in one of my previous videos, and in the video before this one, I told people how you could get a free battle pass by sending me the password. And we will be giving away that battle pass via the password in just a little bit. Rising Goat 720 says, "I got the battle pass already. Good luck to everyone participating in the battle pass giveaway." Hanny Lasso says, "Hi." Hello, Hanny Lasso. Welcome to the stream. Against JC Jane and Chelsea Green. My goodness, that is a very, very long name. Julian David Tabers Monroe says, "Bro, would you recommend to get the Ellie card that just dropped backstage?" I certainly got it. Hanny Lasso says, "I'm hearing free battle pass." You are hearing correct, Hanny Lasso. You are indeed. There is going to be a free battle pass given away once we complete the first stage of campaign mode, because I think that is where I'm about to stop finishing this up. Stop finishing up. The fact that I can't even speak properly is a pretty good sign that Grandcat should probably go to sleep at some point soon. Or at least should not be doing a live stream whilst this tired. Julian David Tabers Monera says, "Me, bro." I suspect that when this dude logs into YouTube, it takes him about 5 minutes to do so. Hanny Lasso says, maybe I would deserve it because I never had a battle pass. I'm a free-to-play player. Well, you have the same chance as everyone else to get it for free. Yes, the very, very low price of free if you followed the Grand Cat's instructions in the previous video leading up to this one. And if you did not, then don't worry, because there will be more battle passes given away, and the best way to get them is to make sure that you're not only subscribed, but that you have notifications turned on, so that when Big Ol' Grandcat does do battle pass giveaways, that you have a chance of getting them. For free, of course. Yeah, the tag team of Yokozuna and Kevin Owens. I think that would have been one hell of a tag team. This one is all power and charisma. Okay, I guess you have to use some draft picks here. Just Toby says, to be honest, I've watched most of your short form videos that are related to WWE, and I didn't recognize a password. Maybe just my bad hearing. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with your hearing. I think it is something wrong with the videos that you've been looking at, because it was not a WWE Supercard video that held the password in it. And that shall be the end of the hinges now, until we complete this campaign match, just to give people a last moment chance to enter. Grand Cat will be playing 007 First Light. I haven't got it pre-ordered. I thought about it. I really, really did think about it, because I really wanted the golden gun that comes with a special edition. But in the end, I didn't pre-order it, and it's more the golden gun that I'm after, rather than the game. But I do hear that Jacksepticeye is apparently a character in the game. And I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. Nice to see YouTubers out there doing things other than being on YouTube. Maybe big old Grandcat could do that someday. His Volsey says, the next boss for campaign already pros. What? The next boss for campaign already pros? Oh, I see, right. There's already pros in the next thing. Leon says, oh, giving them a small hint, a very small hint. And only because I'm not sure that they'll actually have enough time to watch it and then follow the instructions. As we take on Ivy Nile here and get a guaranteed Leviathan card. So the first one is a tag speed. We're going to use Ethan Page and Jacob Fatu against Rusev and Julius Creed. Then it's going to be speed here, which if the chat would move out of the way, it would let me decide which one I want to go with. I want to say Sol Ruka. Nope, okay, it's... Our Lola Vice is just a little bit higher in speed. And then a singular speed. Trick Williams here. Rising Goat 720 says, what is your favourite game of all time? It's changed a couple of times over the years. At one time, I would have told you it was the original Metal Gear Solid. At another time, I would have told you it was The World Ends With You. As of what I would say is the best game of all time right now, I'm not sure. But the one that I am enjoying playing through, even though I've 100%ed it already, is One Piece Warriors 4. Because I'm a fan of One Piece, and I like the Dynasty Warriors games. And we got a Leviathan R-Truth. That is the truth of the card that we got from our first campaign. Now, let's go ahead and dust a couple of cards here. In fact, actually, let's go to our females. Okay, just need to make sure that those were all special editions. So it's only the top 40 females that we actually need. So that means we only need to get to 10. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That Becky Lynch can be pro'd, so we need to make one more. 8, 9, and 10. So we need to keep this China as well, but everything below China we don't necessarily need to keep. Just need to check that once more. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it looks like we can get rid of this Raquel, this Liv Morgan, this Natalia, this Maxine Dupree, this Bianca Belair, this Trish Stratus, this Candice LeRae, and the Lash Legend we don't have a pro of. But I believe we can get rid of all of them. I think we can get rid of the Asuka as well, but I don't want to. Just in case she's better at some things than others. But I think as we get more Leviathan cards, we probably will need less WrestleMania rewinds. Now let's take a quick look at our males. We have to go into classic mode here. So for the males, we need the top 50. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 40. There's 44, 48, 49, 50. So there is quite a few of these WrestleMania 42 pros that we don't necessarily technically need. We have a lot of special editions down here. I'm going to train up this R-Truth, however. DYL M3I says, hello, I saw you were doing a giveaway. I am indeed. Leon says, okay, anyone asking if there's a giveaway, you got to find the secret code in a different video. How are you? I am good. Actually, I am very tired. I have been awake since 1:50 AM this morning. It is now almost 10 PM. So someone can do the calculations into how long I have been awake. Feels like a long while. 20 hours, roughly. Did I finish Train of Hope? No, I didn't. Case in point, very tired. Yeah, I'll get rid of these three for just now. Multiple objectives completed. Interesting. I wonder if those are real objectives or if they are fake. Stardash says, I wonder how soon it'll be till we get a new Enzo card. Well, if rumors are to be believed, we'll probably be getting a debut one similar to Malachi Black, or Aleister Black, and Rusev. Left or right? The chat has been wrong every single time. Maybe I should do this for myself. I'm going to go for the one on the left. And we got the reset. which means we have a Leviathan card, which is... It is Tatum Paxley, the Women's North American Champion. That is indeed going to be pretty cool. How are you trainable? God, bloody thing. Lock you down. Actually, do we have any cool images for Tatum? I think we'll go for that one. And we do also have the card catalogue here, which we have managed to fill the collections, which is going to give us a Kit Wilson as well. And we shall indeed lock that down. Now let's do some more draft boards here, as we are at the maximum amount. Just pulled a regular WrestleMania 42 card off there as well. Okay, let's see what these objectives are, just in case we've got any. So if we're resetting the draft board, we get 5 fuel. And if we reset the draft board 5 more times, we get 5 more fuel. Which is good, that is something that we do need. Dagnammit, I did... Why is there not an option to turn off that, you know, go to my cards? Or at least if he clicks on my card, it says, "Are you sure?" Because it's the most annoying thing to have to sit here and go through these cards individually. Oh, we can make a Pro Cruz del Toro. Excellent. And that will be a Silver Star Pro for sure. Just to give us the new star. And then our R-Truth reaches maximum level. That's ridiculous. Alright, back to the draft board. We are getting very, very close to the free Battle Pass, folks. You can blame W Supercard for the waiting on network for how long this is taking. Go ahead and claim these as well. Spiky Mikey says hi. Says, how are you, my friend? I am good. It's always nice to see you, chat, Spiky Mikey. Thank you for coming along. And we will indeed dust all those cards. Okay, we've dusted the cards. We've done some campaign mode. Could maybe we've got enough fuel here to continue. Oh, we're 3 short. Oh my goodness. Can we get fuel from Boom? That's explosives. Also explosives. Okay, I think that's all explosives. What do we get from Super Showdown? Nothing? Ah, Super Showdown gives you Nitros. So there's a reason to play Super Showdown. Because Super Showdown gives you Nitros. Does Money in the Bank give you anything? No, okay, it doesn't. Does Leagues give you anything? Not really. Where do you get fuel from then? Is it King of the Ring? Doesn't appear to be. If I click on this, does it tell me where to get fuel? At the end of each map, you'll need to find a new vehicle in order to continue. Oh, interesting. You'll also start any adventures after you finish with access to the fuel converter, allowing you to turn explosives and nitros into fuel. Oh, that's cool. But we can't go into the converter until we've completed it at least once. I wonder if this is a secret cheat here. So I know what W Supercard is like. I have found something that I can interact with. Because this happened with the Street Fighter event, where you could hit the car multiple times. Give me fuel, damn it. It doesn't happen anywhere else, it's only here. Just Toby says, the Grand Cat, you can fuel, you can get 100 a day off the draft board. Brainpower 316 says nothing happened when I did it. I remember with the Street Fighter car, I think it was 1,000 times you had to do it. There's something else with something else that you could interact with. I think it might have been one of the Save Santas. That there was a free special thing you could get for interacting with something for long enough. It was the Santa versus Krampus event. That's what it was. It was Santa and Krampus punching each other. This feels like it's something that would give you a reward. You had to punch Krampus. I've noticed that sometimes it fires a barrel and other times it doesn't. I'm thinking maybe I should just wait for someone else to work it out so that I don't have to sit here and do this. But also I'm thinking, but what if I'm the first? What if Big Ol' Grandcat is the one to unlock the secret mystery of hidden fuel? Or it just gives you like 2,500 fuel, more than enough to complete the entire event. Either that or it can give you 5 fuel. You're like, oh, okay. Yes. Leon says, I'm trying it. Absolutely nothing. Like, it's only this one part here, right? It isn't anywhere else in the map. It's just this one. I remember with the Street Fighter one, you had to do it for about 3 minutes because of how long it actually took. Brainpower says it does the same thing on the next map too, but nothing. Shark fin appears when you click on the cactus? What cactus? But it does nothing? Is there a cactus somewhere? Am I missing? Whoa! That's awesome! I was thinking, is there a way of hitting the shark? Ah, man. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything happening. Not anytime soon. Okay, here's what's going to happen, folks. I'm going to give away a free battle pass to someone. First of all, there's all the rewards. And what's this? Oh, we got the level up reward. Oh my god, I completely forgot about this. Let's go ahead and claim this one. This is another guaranteed Leviathan card, which we got big old Rick Steiner. And we will lock him down as well. So there have been plenty of people that have been sending me messages. Now I'm going to pause the video while I read those messages and see who has the correct password. And those who have the correct password will get a chance at the raffle. Anyone after feeling Use will not be in the raffle from this point. So please bear with me a second, folks. I need to pause the video while I read these messages. Alright, folks, it is now time for the Battle Pass giveaway. We have number 1 is Genius of the Sofa, the first person to get the password. The second one is the Dark One. Third one is Darex Reflex. Fourth is James. 5 is a Paul Heyman guy. 6 is Ruato. 7 is Lopak. 8 is Ansho. 9 is Moises. And 10 is Booch. So there is a 1 in 10 chance of you getting a free battle pass. Now, 1 in 10 chance for a free battle pass is pretty good odds. And if you want to be included in the next battle pass, whenever I do that giveaway, make sure that you are subscribed to the Grand Cat, and I recommend checking each of the videos, especially when I give hints and clues as to where a battle pass could be. So there you have the numbers from 1 to 10. Genius is 1, Dark 1 is 2, Dark Reflex is 3, James is 4, Paul Heyman Guy is 5, Rato is 6, Lopak is 7, Anshul is 8, Moises is 9, and Butch is 10. All of these people have all got the correct password, and I can now reveal that the correct password is in fact the Grand Meowser, and it was in the Isle of Cats video, which is not a W Supercard video, and it was very deliberately not a W Supercard video, because if it was in a W Supercard video, instead of being 10 people here, there would be perhaps 100, 200. But these are 10 people who are dedicated and loyal to Big Ol' Grand Cat, that have viewed even the videos that don't get an awful lot of love, and they are being rewarded with such of having a chance of getting a free battle pass. So if you want a free battle pass in the future, and you don't want to be part of someone's live stream that has like 30,000 people all jumping for the same battle pass, if you want a 1 in 10, if you want a 1 in 10 chance, then just Toby says the one video I didn't check. I think there's probably a few videos that you didn't check, because I do upload three unboxing videos a week, 4 card game or board game videos a week. And then I almost always have a daily WE Supercard video as well. Spanner says, watched it because it was a board game. And there's also a tutorial on how to play that board game. So now what we're going to do is we are going to bring up a random number generator. And then we're going to see who amongst here is going to get the reward. So we're going to pause the video once again for just a second, and we will see who the winner is. All right, folks, here we are. We are on Google. We have went to the Google Spinner, and you can see here we have went to 10 numbers because there's exactly 10 people who have qualified that have managed to get the free password, and one of these 10 people is going to get the Battle Pass. So number one is Genius of the Sky, number two is the Dark One, and so on and so forth, up to number 10, who is Butch. So if you all know your numbers, we are going to spin the wheel in 3, 2, 1. And let's find out who is blessed. Oh, it's spinning, it's spinning. It looks like it's number 5, which is... Once it loads up again. Leon says, damn it, he knows that it was not number 2. Number 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a Paul Heyman guy. Congratulations, a Paul Heyman guy. You have just earned yourself a free Nikki Bella and Brie Bella Battle Pass. Compliments of big old Grandcat. Wappus says, I won. Congratulations, Wappus. Spanner says, GZ Vision member. Congratulations indeed. You have won yourself a free Battle Pass. Leon says it's the Bellas, so you know what? I don't care. It's not that big a loss. GG, congratulations. Well, Wapas, I actually have an option for you. You can either have the Battle Pass now, or you can have the next Battle Pass. It's entirely up to you. If you want the Nikki Bella and Brie Bella Battle Pass, you can take that one. Or you can stick around for 4 weeks, and whatever the next Battle Pass is, I can get you that one instead. Entirely up to you. Of course, that is presuming that the next Battle Pass costs the same as this one. But congratulations, Battle Pass, you have indeed won a Battle Pass of your choice. I would say please don't go any longer than 4 weeks because big old Grandcat's memory may fade and I might forget that you won one. So we do want to get you that free Battle Pass. Of course, it's not free for Grandcat. Big old Grandcat's the one paying for it. He's forking out all the money. But it is entirely up to you, Wapas, as to whether you want the Bellas or whether you want to wait for the next one. Spanner says, now fire Logan Paul. Well, he's out an injury. Anis Hull Fulcar says, congratulations. Fred says, GG, I wasn't lucky, 7. But it was a fun Easter egg chase. Spanner says, wow, that's pretty cool, as a lot of folks don't want the Bellas. Wapas says, I'll take it now, just in case. Don't worry, big old Grandcat isn't going anywhere. But congratulations, Wapas, you have won yourself the Bella Battle Pass. Congratulations. Stardash says, congratulations to everyone who got the password and the winner. I already got it as a gift from my friend, so I didn't think it would be fair to enter since I knew I was getting one. Well, congratulations, Stardash, but do remember that with these battle passes, you can always get the next one, or you can even give the battle pass away to someone else. So it's always well worth entering, and don't think like, oh, I don't want to go taking it from someone else. Big ol' Grandcat is the one getting it, and you are just as valuable a person as anyone else. Starnar says, that's actually good to know, thanks. So, there we are, folks. I think that is going to be it for this little video. Let's take a look at the winner here, shall we? And there is his deck. I don't normally do this, but he is Leviathan tier. He has got himself the Pro Shinsuke Nakamura, the F3 Joe Hendry, the F3 Eddie Guerrero. How the hell did you get the F3 Eddie Guerrero? I barely got to. The limited edition Roman Reigns, number 31,941. He has the Pro Hall of Fame Stephanie McMahon with the Women's Championship over her shoulder. And of course, the Pro Sol Ruka as well. So, congratulations! You will have the Bellas joining you on your little quest. Wapas says it was luck. So congratulations once again to Wapas, and thank you once again to everyone that came along to watch this little live stream. Thank you for everyone that participated in my little Easter egg hunt to try and get this Battle Pass. I do give away at least one Battle Pass each time a Battle Pass comes around, so long as there are no underlying controversies, such as W Supercard making some horrendous mistakes, which means that I do not wish to pay them any money. But at the moment, W Supercard are doing fine, and I am happy to pay for a couple of Battle Passes. Chris Bennett says, I'm a money spent player, that's why I didn't buy it. It's nice. That's why I didn't buy it. Is a nice you're doing. Thank you. So, it's my way of giving back to the Grand Cat Grand Fleet for all the support and all of the wonderful comments that you guys leave, watching all of the W Supercard videos. Of course, I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you guys. So you guys are indeed the Grand Cat Grand Fleet. I am merely the Fleet Admiral of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet. So once again, thank you all for coming along, but that is now going to be the end of this little live stream, and I really hope that you've all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.